Alright, so we are live. Okay, got to. Alright, I'm gonna have to. Okay, got to. Okay, I'm trying to check the audio. Okay, I'm trying to check the audio. Alright, check. Alright, let's go to Nvidia. Check the chart on Nvidia. While we're here, let's. Oh, I do not like this chart. It's in light mode. Hold up. Is this my trading view? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, give me a second. Let me set up trading view. Trading view is I'm gonna turn the screen off for a second. I'm gonna pull trading view over. Or pull over another trading view. Cause that is not. That is not my trading view. Alright, so we're just gonna look at it with this. Yeah, we're gonna sit here, we're gonna view it on this one. Let me turn that back on. Alright. Here we are. So we're gonna sit here, we're gonna be together, we're gonna look at Nvidia earnings. I may play it with some shares. I may not at all. So something that I would look forward to happen. Something I would look forward to happen. I don't normally play earnings. I usually like to play the move after the earnings. But if I play earnings now, I play with shares. So something that I would look forward to happen. I'm personally bullish on this move. I think this will kind of bring the market up. I would not put it past Nvidia to have some sort of move to the downside, for instance, coming back, taking out this level, or there is a gap down here to this like 109 level. So it would not surprise me. The market closes in a minute. Whenever options start trading, for us to see a move like this to the downside. Here, let me grab this link real quick and share it, just so we can get some more friends in here. You know, they say the more the merrier. Let's see. All right, we got 25 seconds left of market open. Nvidia kind of selling off. Let's look on the lower time frame. Like to see all the excitement. We got 2 seconds. All right, yo. Everybody, hope we had a good day. All right, the market is closed. All right, we're getting a good little sell off here. All right, I think whenever Nvidia has its earnings, it'll be very clear. So, they'll probably have earnings. They'll probably announce. I want to say last time they announced like 15 minutes after earnings. But yeah, I'm just here for the earnings. We're gonna see kind of how this goes. Hey, what's up, family? What's up, Corey? Good to see you on the live stream. Hope you had a good trading day. Hope you were able to get the bread. What's going on? Okay. See a little uptrend. towards the end of the day. I mean, that's, yeah, if you're day trading, that's something right there. All right, something else I wanted to show y'all are what's referred to as sympathy plays. All right, so I kind of like line them up. If you don't have the money to, oh, hold up, audio sounds echoish. Let me see if I can change that real quick. Is it? I gotta see if it sounds better now. Does it? Does it sound better? Did I like fix the echo? Sounds better on I got my iPad right here. But all right, yeah. So what I was saying about the okay, appreciate you. I'm still trying to get these settings right. This morning the echo was extra bad. But yeah, what I was saying about the sympathy plays, to anybody who wants to play Nvidia, I want to show you, I guess, 3 other alternatives. All right, so right here, looking at the cues, I mean, it's not, this one doesn't even really that much have the same shape or movement. But if you want to capture some of the Nvidia move, Nvidia does make up 4% of the queue, so I wanted to throw that on there as a sympathy. If Nvidia shoots up, is going to bring up the queues. All right, next up, Marvell. Now, if we look at the chart on this is just on the day, looking at the 5-minute. This chart right here should be very similar to Nvidia. Like, this is Marvell, Nvidia. Oh, wait, hold up. Marvel, hold up. Yeah, so very, very similar. They'll take different strides. Like over here, Marvel just shot up, but after it shot up, you can see the pattern's kind of the same. Or maybe, hold up, I think I'm zoomed in differently. So this is 3 a.m. And then, wait. Here, let's zoom out to the 4-hour, because I was looking at these yesterday. They were identical. So Marvel, Nvidia. So you have the ascension, you have the ranging on Marvel, you have the ascension, you have the ranging on Nvidia. And then last but not least, we have Soxel. Once again, you have the ascension and the ranging. This is probably, in my opinion, if you really want to play it, it's going to be one of the best ways. But going on, looking back to Nvidia, waiting for them to announce earnings. Here, let's see. All right. Okay, so when it comes to Nvidia call options, hey, I'm always iffy. I think so. This is what I think is going to happen, or this is what has happened the last few times. I think Nvidia is going to beat earnings. I think there's going to be a drop in after hours. It might scare you a little bit. I think the earnings call is going to happen later. Like the earnings call doesn't occur like right at the same time that the earnings come out. So the earnings call might come out before the earnings call. They may sell off down here, but I think by the time the market opens, they'll be in the green. And you know, from there, how much they move up, maybe they retest here. Let's go back up. Maybe they retest the high over here at 136 or the high over here at 140. But I think, ooh, Hunter, okay. I hope Nvidia like rips to the moon. Yeah, I hope Nvidia goes crazy for you, family. But I feel like there's a gap that needs to be closed right here first. I feel like in the after hours it's gonna come down before going up, or maybe it does it tomorrow. But I would say right now, unless Nvidia says something that is going to unless Nvidia says something that really is shocking and isn't with what they've been doing, I just feel like it's going to come, close this little gap right here, and move higher. Honestly, I'm surprised Nvidia's been pinned like this for 6 minutes after hours. So when we see a spike, they probably announced their earnings. How was everyone's trading day today? Did y'all trade? You have it till Friday, but you hate holding options. All right, so one thing to look out for if you have if you already have the contract, just be aware that if Nvidia opens, I think here, let me look at the options on Nvidia right now. Okay, so right now Nvidia is pricing in about a $7 move to the upside and a $7 move to the downside. So that pretty much means is here's, let's say from about right here, is expecting Nvidia to open up. I need a little more range. Let me zoom out some more. Expecting Nvidia to open up about 133 to the upside, or let's see, or about 119 to the downside. So anything less than a move, if you have calls, anything less than a move to about 133, your contracts, I mean, even if you're about 131, your contract, you might be break even on the contract, but anything kind of in here after tomorrow when that IV falls off is probably going to be in the red if you don't at least move up to like this 131 level, just because of the expected move and the implied volatility on the trade. Let's see. I had a gold option that started the day in the red, but a SPY put knocked it in half. Still ended red, but hey, I was watching the charts today. Well, like I was loosely watching the charts. If you were here earlier, you saw we traded PayPal, Palantir, and then we ended the day off in IWM. So I was watching the SPY. I wasn't watching the Qs as closely, but I would imagine they move similarly the way they do. Like we see the SPY with this shape. We see the Qs with the same shape. So we had earlier we drew this on the SPY. We built up a lot of liquidity right here, and then we just fell off a cliff. And we broke below the trend line I had drawn for a little bit, but we came back. Hey, what's good, family? What's up, James? Oh, that will put you in the money, Hunter. So once again, one thing to know about being in the money, I don't know what contract you got, but you need to be a certain amount in the money for, like, I would check the break even on the contract, or it's kind of depend on what price you bought the contracts at. Just because of I guess it depends on when you bought the contracts. It's like, for instance, say you bought over here at 118, you're probably doing well. All right, what's my take on Apple technicals? Okay, yeah, we can take a quick look at Apple. Apple, I'm gonna be real, it's been looking, I don't know, Apple's been, not, when I say ugly, I don't mean like it's ugly like doing bad. I just mean like I don't like the way it trades. So yeah, people ask me to read the technicals on Apple all the time, and this is
kind of some of the stuff I had last time. So as you can see here, like just from what I already have, this is a 4 hour chart. Here, let me start on the weekly. So to me, like looking at the weekly, it looks like Apple is potentially starting a downtrend because we got a break of structure right here to the downside. And what that break of here, let me clear some of this out just to so it's not as confusing. So what that break of structure is essentially right here looking at the market structure. You have you have lower high or high, lower high, or high, low, lower high. Then you have a lower low. Then you have a higher high, which is that's saying, hey, we're in a uptrend, higher low, and then up here we get a higher high. But then we broke below that low, so we have a lower low, and now we have a lower high, which could indicate, hey, we have a downtrend. All right, going going on there on the upside, it looks like the trend could be changing, but right now we're still waiting to see like is that confirmed. But this is where the break of structure happened that would make me think, hey, it looks like we've changed to a downtrend right here. Going on, looking at the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, we're like on the 4 hour, we're in an uptrend, doing some consolidation, and we're ranging between this 224 and about 228. We did wick above earlier, but that doesn't mean anything unless we can get a close above this. And yeah, kind of like what I had here is like as long as we're in this range, this green, this bottom half, hey, that's kind of more of a buy area. Like if you're up here, it's a good area to grab puts and ride, like look to at least ride to the green. And if you're down here, it's a good area to buy calls and look to at least ride to this red area. That's pretty much all I got for Apple right now. All right. Going back to Nvidia, let's see if they've done any no movement yet. Let's maybe they'll announce that 3:15. Got 2 minutes for that, so yeah, we'll kind of see how they do. I'm kind of expecting a break to the downside first. I might grab a little share to swing into tomorrow, make me a couple dollars. All right. Anybody else watching anything else? Oh, one other thing, like I don't know how many of y'all like watch the dollar or the Dixie, but usually when this runs up, the market will pull back. So it's like usually on days that the market is red, this will be like very green in the morning. Yeah, I see you getting money in the Discord with gold. Yeah, I'll be seeing that. I've never traded it myself, but I definitely see you all the time. It's like I always see so many people trading stuff, and I just try to stick to the same stuff because most of the time, whenever I start trading new stuff, that's that's when I be losing. So, hey, one thing I want to put on y'all's radar: Lululemon. Oh, we broke below today. Okay, I had a trend line on this. Hey, it might be coming back down. I'm watching this to see when it starts its uptrend again, but it doesn't look like it's ready yet. So yeah, we'll go back to Nvidia. Got a good little pullback on Meta. Been a game changer for me. Used to chase anything that was trending. Yeah, having a few go-tos definitely helps. Yeah, right now for me, that's going to be Palantir and PayPal, just because they move slower, more chill. They have a less premium baked into them, and you still get some good movement out of them. It's like they're not going to move so much that it's going to blow up my account. So yeah, I like the way they move. I can go about my day, do my little trades, and kind of chill. And that's just how I am. I used to like the fast excitement of the SPY, but right now the SPY, unless you're getting in, hold up. Let me see. Yeah, unless you got in kind of like, oh, I guess that was about an hour in, or I guess it kind of started about 9:30. So yeah, about an hour into market open. Then hey, hold on 1 second. Let me stop this. 1 second. All right, bring that back. Oh wait, bring it back up. Go to Nvidia. Let me see if I can pull up the chats. Okay, you say you need some coaching. I have a link. Here, let me see if I can post it in the chat. Okay, hold up. We're getting some movement on Nvidia. I think they may have just announced. Yeah, if you need coaching, shoot me a message on either shoot me a message on Instagram or shoot me a message, DM me on Discord. And then if you don't have one of those, let me know. All right, so we're buying up right now. I wouldn't think this is the only move. I'm still waiting for the news that the earnings. I'm still waiting for the results. I'm gonna start checking the outlets, but normally I get a bunch of news headlines right here whenever the earnings is actually announced. Yeah, the candle is okay. All right. Oh, yeah. So right now we're getting some movement. I'm just okay. Now we're coming down. All right. This is what I'm waiting on. All right. So I think okay. Nvidia professional visualization revenue up. Okay. All right. So here we go. All right. So okay. All right. So we're selling off real quick, but it looks like Nvidia kind of did their thing and they did well. What I would look for is a pullback to this. It's like if it doesn't pull back to 118 or 111, I'm not doing anything with it. But I think it will end up going up, kind of depending on the earnings call. So I'm not playing it unless it comes down here or down here. I would say like for Nvidia, this isn't really that volatile. This is the same range it's been in all week. Uh, Still hasn't come up to like 131, but it's been here all week. But yeah, right now, anybody who had any options contracts, if there is no movement, everybody, like anybody who purchased options contract, I know at least since yesterday, they're going to be down unless Nvidia continues pushing up. Nvidia's data center revenue at 26.3. Okay, so the beats. They forecast third quarter revenue above estimates. That's good. All right, so seeing good. Yeah, this might come down to the earnings call. I'm gonna stay here a little bit, see how this kind of goes. See if we can get like some more candle. Let me go down to the 5 minute. Okay, right now we're still kind of holding this trend line. We'll see how this candle closes out. But yeah, as of right now, we're still kind of holding the trend line. But it looks like it's about to break. Got like 2 minutes on this candle. Okay. More Nvidia. Yeah, come on down. Come on down. Let's see. I'm going to put in an order. I'm not buying anything yet, but I'm just trying to get ready just in case it comes down. I'll put a limit order just for after hours for 111. I'll get like 3 shares. 111, 3 shares. And I'm gonna make sure it's after hours. So yeah, if that, oh no, hold up. Okay, I almost did it at 118 instead. Okay, so we came down to the first level. Let's see how we do here. Yeah, I'm just buying whole shares, or I would be. Okay, so they also just announced a $50 billion buyback, so that's gonna be bullish as well. Honestly, I might get 4. And yeah, I'm gonna put my order in for 4. Normally, normally it asks me. Oh yeah, we're coming down. All right, let's see. Let's see if we get filled. We already broke this on. Let's see. Come on, bring it down. Let's go. Come on. Let me make sure there wasn't anything I'm missing. I could also end up like just barely coming here, but yeah, there's a gap down here. It feels like it would make sense for it to fill. All right, so I just got another update. They announced 122% revenue growth. Don't think we're done falling yet, or at least I hope not. Cause I put an order in. It's like if it gets filled, it gets filled. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm gonna sit here and watch this for a little bit. Might stay on like 20 more minutes, or if it just completely slows down. But yeah, I put an order in for 4 shares at 111. See if I can swing them. All right, what's up? What's up, First Hokage? Okay, so I'm new here. Can you please explain what's going on step by step? So right now, Nvidia, they just announced their earnings. Companies report earnings every 3 months or so. And with their earnings reports, there's typically movement. It's like if they do well for earnings, their stock is worth more. So people will usually buy the stock because they think the value is going to go up more. If they don't do so well, or if they perform worse than expected, they'll typically come down in value. So earnings are times whenever companies have more attention on them, and there will be swings in prices. So they can be kind of exciting to trade, just because if you're a trader, movements like up here from 128 to 115, a lot of money can be made. So how I am looking at this is if it pulls back to a certain level that I feel that I would be dumb to not purchase at, I will pick up some shares with the intention of selling them soon when they are higher. Do I think it'll go back up? Yes, I think it's going to go back up. So right now it's doing pretty much exactly what I said it was going to do. This is kind of how the last earnings have gone. It's like it may even like kind of open up, not up, but kind of how it's been is it has it's like it sells off. There's the earning call, the overnight happens, it's a little up, and then throughout the day it just runs up. Or the other time, you'll have good earning call, it gaps up and it just sells off. Okay, you said, can I use TradingView in Texas? Fun fact, I'm in Texas and this is TradingView. So yes, you can use TradingView in Texas. And just a heads up, so TradingView is a free platform to use. Like you can pay for it if you want. You can pay for TradingView if you want, but that really just gives you it gives you access to a few more tools, more indicators and whatnot. Do I think the market topped? I'm not going to say the market topped. I'm not going to say the market bottomed. I can see the market going both ways. There is evidence supporting both. It's like if we look at the SPY as a whole, if we look at the market as a whole, we can look at it on the monthly chart. I remember how crazy it was when we broke 500. I remember how crazy it was when we broke 480 and we were back up again. Like this whole year, we have just continued pushing. So I'm not going to say the market is topped. I'm just going to continue to play level to level just because, the market can do what they want. They can inject more money. It's like the Fed and the government. they can do whatever. They're cutting rates next month. So yeah, we'll kind of just have to see. What's up, man? I'm new to your channel and new to option trading. Love the insight and appreciate that. Oliver, not a realtor. I'm not gonna lie, Oliver. Your picture kind of makes it look like you are. If I were buying a house, I'd probably come to you. All right, is there a major difference between the mobile app compared to the computer app? So, other than having more screen real estate, no relation to Oliver. Uh, other than having more screen real estate, there's not really much of a difference. Like everything I do on the computer translates to mobile. So here, let me try to show you. So you can see this line is here, this line is here. We're looking at Nvidia. And you know, I also have this gray area. Let me try to pull it up for you on the mobile real quick just to show you how that looks. I might need to make a mobile tutorial just to show, but or I've been meaning to. But looking at Nvidia, here, not sure how well we can zoom in, but like, here, let's see if we can get that lined up. But yeah, you can see all that same stuff on mobile as well. So it's like if you have the same account on both, they line up perfectly. It's just easier to do things quicker on the computer, on the desktop, just because, you know, everything's right there. You have to move less out of the way. Yeah, they announced a $50 million buyback, which means the shares are going to become even more valuable. Like less dilution. And let's see. Okay, I got you. I'll use mobile for now. And yeah. There's no need. Like a lot of people, as like I've coached people in the past, you know, they made some money. The first thing they did was they're like, hey, I need to get the setup. I don't even have like, there was a point I had a setup, but honestly, when I had the setup, I was okay. But right now, I'm trading off a MacBook, and I'm trading off a MacBook, streaming off a MacBook. It's good. Okay, why use TradingView instead of Moomoo? I use both, but one thing, like when it comes to using this, the main thing I love about like the desktop charting is right now Moomoo, to my knowledge, doesn't have this tool, and that's all it is. It doesn't have this tool right here. That's all. The stop loss, like and target tool. This, like me projecting my trades using this and seeing like the risk to reward ratio and everything, it just puts everything in perspective for me, and it's kind of changed the game for me just to like see my plan right there and say, okay, how are things going according to plan? Moomoo doesn't have it. Webull doesn't have it. Robinhood doesn't have it. And honestly, other trading platforms I've used outside of those, I find them to be like way too complicated. So, I've used Thinkorswim before, but Thinkorswim was very tough on my computer. It used a lot of memory. So, but speaking of Moomoo, if y'all haven't already, I think it's just a few more days. If you don't already have an account, go go to the description, sign up for a Moomoo account if you want to, of course. But they are giving up to 20 free stocks. I think it's 8 if you make a deposit, and then 20 if you deposit $1,000, and you don't even have to do anything with the money. After you get the free stocks, you can pull out, and this is the most I've ever seen them offer, and that's just, till the end of the month, which ends in a couple days. All right, so I want to say so Nvidia is not done moving. I'm interested to see where it'll be in the morning. I feel like it'll gap up, but what I'm really interested to see is whether or not my shares get filled down here at 111. I have an order for the shares at 111. Uh, at 111, there is at this 111 level, there is a demand zone. Right, there's a small demand zone. I've actually like right here at like 110.40. Yeah, there's a small area about like 110.50 or whatever. If we get a pullback to that, and this is what I see happening, or maybe it pulls back a little lower, but this is what I would like to see. And with that, if I get 4 shares at 111 and I can ride that move, four times 20, that's $80. I would be cool with that. All right. Appreciate that, AP. I hope you learned stuff. All right, can you explain the charts, like if they go down, what we expect or have to do to compare if it goes up? Hey, I have some I would look around on my channel. I have like so many tutorials. Like I try to make my video titles really simple. I would just go on my channel, uh, like look at all my uploads, and it'll say, oh, how to read the charts or how to whatever. Or I think I made a video, I want to say like within the past 2 weeks. It's kind of long, it's 49 minutes. It shows you how to set up TradingView. But if you skip past the TradingView setup, it shows you how to analyze the trend. It shows you like the risk reward. It shows you how to enter a trade and exit a trade. And it's like, honestly, I would utilize that. I think it will answer all your questions. So I would point to that video. Do you have a small account challenge with my Patreon group? So not right now. I want to. I think I'm just gonna take this. I think I'm gonna take this. What is it? I just started this week with that $100 Robinhood account. I think I'm just gonna talk about the first 2 trades, and then we're just gonna follow that. It's like in the Patreon, I notify everyone when I make a trade. So it's like the information is in there, but beyond that, it's not specific. It's like if you want to talk about ways we can make a small account challenge in there, I would love to. But right now, nah. This tutorials are big help. I just saw you uploaded a TradingView. Hey, video, perfect timing. Hey, glad that you found them to be helpful, because it's like I make the videos whenever y'all ask for them, or like maybe not directly when you ask for them, but it's like most of the videos I have are from comments of people saying, hey, there's a need for this. I should do a credit spread challenge. Oh no, I don't mess too heavily with iron condors. I feel like after a certain point, it's like it's like trading. It's like iron condors can work, but it's like I feel like at a certain point, yeah, that may have been the low right there. It may not be coming lower than that, but I'm still gonna leave my order in. But I feel like after a certain point, there's a vast knowledge of strategies and whatnot that can be done. But I feel like playing it level to level, keeping it simple, just with all the years I've been doing this, I say all the years like it's been a lot, but it's maybe been about 5. But with the time I've been doing this, I've tried all the complicated stuff. I do see value in credit spreads sometimes. I see value in debit spreads sometimes. Uh, they're not something I would trade all the time, but it's like I definitely see the value in them, and I prefer to keep it kind of simple. It's like I feel like the more simple, the more boring it is, the more uh, I don't know, the more locked in, the more easy, the more success and more consistency you'll see. Do I only use Patreon? So the way I use Patreon, like I have YouTube memberships, but I can do a little bit more with Patreon. I wish I could take my members from YouTube and move them to Patreon, but the way the way that I use Patreon, like I upload stuff on Patreon, but I put everything in Discord. So Patreon is there's a free section to the Discord, and then Patreon gets you to the paid section of the Discord. And really, with the paid section of the Discord, you just get access to see my trades, and then I also give kind of like a support and resistance levels watch list for like 3 to 4 stocks every day. So yeah, I would say for the main part, it's mostly Patreon. But I communicate a lot through Discord. Like after this, I would say in about an hour and 15 minutes, I have a Zoom call with the people of my Discord and Patreon. Similar to Keenan Grace. Yeah. I'm actually Keenan's cool. I'm actually a member of his Discord. I haven't really looked at it closely in a while, but yeah, I'm a member of his Discord. If you go back far enough on this channel, like I don't know, maybe like 2020 or something, he used to comment on all my videos. I was like, we were cool whenever he was making the videos with like the little paper people. Keenan's real cool though. You think Nvidia going back to? Yeah, I think it's going back. I think they'll have their earnings call. I think the market will open up and it'll be in the green. That's what I think. We'll have to see though. All right though, family. I'm gonna sign off here. I do have those orders sitting in that I told y'all about at 111. If Nvidia pulls back to that, I will have 4 shares of Nvidia, but until if that doesn't happen, I'm not really getting anything out of this earnings, so or not getting anything out of it today. It's like usually when I play earnings, I play the next day or a few days out after I can see the moves, what's going to happen. But yeah, I am done watching this for now. To those of you wondering what I expect to happen, I'm hoping they pull back here before going up, but I am thinking they're just going to run up, or I think they're going to open up higher than they closed today. So that's going to do it for the stream. To those of you in the Discord, if you have any questions, if you want to run over the chart with me, join the stream. I'm going to post the link shortly after this, and then that Zoom call will start in about an hour and 15 minutes. All right, so yeah, everyone have a good evening. Now it's time for me to close out this stream. Catch y'all.